Well, hello. Okay, it's been, well, like a week, maybe two since the last episode. Do apologize for that. You know, work, all that good stuff. Slightly more important, sadly, at the time being. But yeah. However, even though I do work tomorrow, I wanted to get this stream out of the way because it's been something we've been working towards for at least like 8 episodes, something like that. Not sponsored by Mountain Dew, but if they want to hook me up. I would not say no. All right, so um, I also wanted to attempt to stream on both YouTube and Twitch. So let me just double check that everything's working. So far, it looks like it. Yeah, so far, it looks like we're good. Maybe. Alright, YouTube looks okay. What about Twitch? What's up with Twitch? Testing. Can you hear me? It seems to be like super low on Twitch for some reason. Hang on. I don't know how that is though. It's almost peaking. But we'll see. We'll see. Even to have like all my volume all the way up on Twitch. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so because this is the first time I'm actually streaming this, I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. Maybe you can hear me better. If you hear like a ant noise in the background, it is just my AC. It is hot. We're in the south. It is 6 o'clock in the afternoon and still 85 degrees. So it's gonna be on, sadly. All right, so being that this is my first time streaming this to YouTube, if anyone decides to join or watch this that is new to this will be episode 14, I believe. So you've missed kind of a little bit. This is a mod pack of Minecraft, obviously. Minecraft mod pack. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. But hang on, just check something. It is a Skyblock-esque. If you've ever watched anything called like Sky Factory or Project Ozone, it's kind of like a mixture of those, kind of, sort of. I've never played Sky Factory, so I think. I do have a jetpack, so if you see me flying around, it is not because I'm being creative. I assure you, I am not. I have worked for everything that's here. It took me a while. And if you're not used to modded Minecraft, this is what's known as JEI, just enough items. It's known by many names: NEI, not enough items; JEI, TMI, too many items is what it used to be called ages ago. It's basically just like a recipe book before the recipe book was implemented into Minecraft. Like before this was a thing, it was JEI, etc., etc. And it also allows you to have like modded recipes, that all that good stuff. This is like my quote-unquote house. It is more than one floor. It is multi-stageal, which we'll get into real quick. Again, in case someone's watching this mod pack for the first time, I'm just going to briefly go over the overview. So top roof, you want to call it, it's not really in use anymore. I don't really use any of these much. I just have it going in the background for literally no reason. This is where I failed to kill the weather like 4 or 5 times, but finally managed to do so. It is kind of a placeholder at the moment. We'll use it later on. So it's still here. It is witherproof bricks, as you can see. And then this is kind of like my power plant over here. Like this is where I generate all my power. Luckily, we're kind of still early into the mod pack ish, so we're not using a whole lot of power. So these generating 62,000 RF or FE. I mean, basically meaning like kilowatt hours. I don't know the transfer rate, so I don't really know how to say how much like kilowatt hours 62,000 FE per tick is. I don't know, but it's doing the job. I mean, we have 2 of those, so and I have this as kind of like a buffer, like a battery type deal. This is also a battery, but it's for like my entire wireless system. So for instance, that's what generates power for like my inventory and all. So if I had like a jetpack, i.e. This, it's what powers that. So that's how I'm able to quote unquote fly around and stuff. And then this floor is mostly like my crops. So instead of mining, because this is a skyblock, there's a couple of mods that allow you to get resources from other means. The main one being a sieve. You've probably, if you're used to modded Minecraft, you're probably very familiar with the sieve. That's like your early game getting resources. If I look at the uses, that's how you normally get like your irons and all. And then once you get higher up, there's something called mystical ag, which then allows you to grow crops that gives you stuff like iron, gold, diamond. Like everything over here that you see is being made over here by these crops, all that good stuff. And especially like even the slime, one of these is a slime seed. I don't remember which one. I think it's this one. Yeah, slime seed. All that good stuff. And even nether stars. Obviously I haven't killed the nether 2,000 times. That would be ridiculous. This isn't hermitcraft. That's also being made over here from nether star seeds. Yes, they're very expensive. No, I don't know what I was gonna say. Yes, they're very expensive. Like if I go to nether star seeds, star seed, no, that's quartz star seeds. You need 4 stars, so you have to kill the nether at least 4 times just to get 1 seed. So it's quite expensive. So and then this is used solely to get essence over here. That's a whole different story, honestly. Not really. This is where I'm getting my wither skeleton skulls from. So that right there, it basically duplicates wither skulls, or wither skeletons, excuse me. So it spawns a wither skeleton. This kills, well, I guess this kills it, and then I don't have it running right now because we have 33,000 wither skeleton skulls, so we don't need skulls anytime soon. This is just a regular basic mob farm, skeletons, creepers, etc. It goes over here, all that good stuff. And this is where I have like my regular crops being made, flowers of different kinds. These are modded flowers for Botania, which we'll get into in just a second. And then of course I have the regular like wither rose, poppies, all that good stuff, woods of different kinds, the usual. Oh hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's my first time streaming to YouTube, so bear with me if something's not working. Please let me know if like you can't hear me or something. That would be great. Which I'm just now realizing you won't be able to hear me say, let me know if you can't hear me. If you can't hear me. Right. Okay. Well, you responded to me, so that kind of tells me you're... Okay, cool. Good to know you're doing good. All right, that's good to know. Appreciate that. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I tested it myself, but it's kind of hard to test myself because for me to hear myself talk, I have to not talk, but then you get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's good to have feedback. That's great. I was actually just going over like the like basically giving a tour of my base in case someone was watching that has never watched the stream real quick before we actually got started with what we're doing today. If you would want me to like restart that. Because I actually do have a plan for today on this episode, which is surprising. Whoops. Whoops. That's what I meant to do. You didn't see that. Oh, cool. I might have that up on another monitor if I can, just to see what's going on. But yeah. I take it that means you're probably not going to stick around very long. Just popping in. All right. All right. Well, I'll continue the slight tour real quick, and then if you just so happen to dip, you're welcome back. I can't speak today apparently. You're more than welcome to pop back in if you have the time, but if not, I get it. You probably have. Well, I know I have work tomorrow, so I would imagine you have things to do tomorrow as well. So if you're not able to, that's fine. I'm probably not going to stream very long. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue with the thing real quick. Like, so downstairs is where I keep my ME system, which is basically just a giant storage system that holds everything in one area. These allow you to like automatically craft things. So instead of me crafting stuff, I can just automatically craft it. That's what these do as well. These are just like storage for auto crafting. And then you have to put one on the top of the machine you want to use for the auto crafting. So this one auto crafts like different liquids and stuff. Excuse me. Or fluids rather. And then you could also use it to like automatically cook stuff as well. Like I use this to cook ingots and stuff. All that good stuff using Ender.io. It's been a while, but the plan for today and the plan for this episode is actually doing some traveling. So the past like 9 episodes, well, I appreciate that. And I can't stress the fact that I've built all of it using. So this is just regular cobble. Luckily with Skyblock, there's a lot of ways to get cobble. Like this is a cobble gem that automatically gets cobble, so I have 786,000 cobble right here, and then I have these over here doing the same thing but getting condensed cobble. There's mods that like automatically compress cobble for different reasons. Right now I have 6 septuple, so each compressed cobble requires 9 of the previous cobble, so compressed is 9 cobble, double compressed is 9 compressed, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, lots of cobble. And then there's a couple of different mods. Most evolve around the name chisel. That basically you put in. Let me just grab some regular cobble. That's not regular cobble. This is regular cobble. And if I want to like make it look a certain way instead of having just regular boring old cobble, I can chisel it to make it look better. That way, because majority of your blocks are probably going to be cobble, but no one, unless you're like still building in like 2011, no one really likes the look of cobble, except for me. I do, but we ain't gonna talk about it. So you can chisel it into different like bricks and patterns and stuff. Some of them are connected textures. It gives you like a little preview if it is connected textures, and if it's not. And of course, in case you're wondering, when I say connected textures, it means like instead of having 4 separate blocks, it connects it into a bigger thing. Like I guess my floor out here, like instead of seeing like each block as a border, because they do have borders on them, it connects it into one giant one, i.e. connected texture. Same thing with glass. Like you can do the same thing with glass. So instead of having regular glass, I normally use this clear glass, which is also used in a chip thing. It's used in a different one though, the glass blower over here. But yeah, modded Minecraft definitely has its perks. But yeah, this down here is what's called Botania. It's my Botania setup. It's basically like admittedly, I don't use it very much, so I don't even know how to describe it. But basically, you use Botania like with magic stuff and things to get other things, to get like mana and stuff. So that's what I have going over here, and it's going into my what's called an ME system, i.e. my storage system. So if I type in mana, I have less than half of this pool's worth of mana in here. So it's just constantly filling up. And these flowers right here, I don't know if you noticed, but while I'm standing next to it, excuse me, it's draining my XP. And that's because these draw XP and create mana from them. And sadly, this one right here doesn't have like a line of sight to this, so I'm just using it to fill up this pool, which that powers this portal right here, which is used for like different blocks and stuff. And in case you missed a part, this is what's called a ME system. I can't remember. You were here, right? No? Yeah. When I brought that part up. And then down here is like the CPU, essentially. Like this is where the crafting processes take place. So having 3 of them allow me to craft 3 things at once, like automatically craft 3 things at once. But then these are just like random miscellaneous things I need. Like this one generates latex, which is used in a couple of different crafting recipes. This one, I honestly kind of forgot what this does. Oh, it creates sky steel ingots. So essentially it drops items into the lava that crafts things. Yes, there are different crafting recipes that'll let, like, basically you drop things in lava or water or something, and then this picks it up and then brings it into my storage system if I ever need it. And I'm getting all of this XP from these mob farms right here. So this is like a general mob farm, like skeletons, creepers, spiders, which the drops come to these barrels. And then if I come down here, all of the XP is coming from the mobs into this, which is then going into this dimensional tank, which is then getting shipped over here into these tanks right here. So that's where I'm getting my XP from. A lot of AFK, to be honest. Just letting mobs be unalived by the machines up here that like use looting and classify as like player kills. That way they actually drop a decent amount of XP. Oh, I just realized I think you tipped off. That's fine. But yeah, so what we're doing today is the thing we've been wanting to do for a while now, and actually go exploring. Which one of these was it again? I forgot. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This one. All right. So, the main thing, honestly, is to just go to the Twilight Forest to get this ironwood ingot. That way we can just make seeds for it. Now, you've probably noticed. Excuse me, I keep hitting the wrong button. I've done quite a little bit of off-cam work. Just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit. Mostly finishing this. Let me just go ahead and apparently they updated the pack, so I had to remake an iron block, which is the easiest thing ever at the moment. And then there's a couple other things. So I had to make these mob fans, mostly because I noticed that in this mob farm there were mobs getting stuck in the corners over here, so I used those to increase the the fan width, obviously. So that's no longer an issue. So yay that. Let me go ahead and, I'm just gonna go ahead and claim all of these, and I know there is a claim all button, but I want to go through what all I've done. I also finished out the nether rack chest, and framing table. I haven't really used it yet, but essentially it allows you to make the you're kidding. Nah, you're kidding. I just gotta okay. Okay, I'm not gonna say no to that. We'll use that later, definitely. That's something. But yeah. Oh, I forgot about the copper one as well. Whoops. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but basically allows you to make the drawers look different, like make them. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you already hopped off, not gonna lie. No problem. Well, I appreciate you jumping by anyway, and like I said, you're more than welcome to jump by, stop by anytime, if I'm streaming. But hopefully it works out later, or hopefully you can get it working. It could be the weather, not gonna lie. It was stormy earlier. But yeah, that could be the issue. But I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, have a good one. Alright, so there's that. But yeah, it basically allows you to like make it look like different blocks and stuff. So I haven't really needed that yet. I also made some seeds over here. So I've made fire seeds, all that good stuff. I made some Certus quartz seeds. I think we already had those though. I did make chicken seeds. Like if we ever need to cook some chicken, because so I found out, I don't know how, but I accidentally lost my infinity ham and I'm mad about it. That was great food. So I'm using chicken now, which isn't bad. Like it's not a downgrade. I mean it is, but it's not like it's not a bad downgrade. It's and nature essence. What actually did I need nature essence for? Honestly, I forgot. Uses saplings. Oh right, I think I needed it for mushrooms. Yeah, that's what it was. Because something I was crafting required mushrooms. So yeah, that's what that's for. I think the rest of this, I'll be honest with you, it's been so long since the last episode, I forgot what we did. I forgot what we did. And then I've also been adding more of these over here. Like for instance, we've got aluminium, Elementium, excuse me. I've also got some Terra Steel, some Enderium, some Mana Steel, all kinds of stuff going. Some guy. I went ahead and got these going. I think I did that last episode though. Maybe. I think. Honestly, like I said, I forgot what I did last episode. It's been too long. I know we did this last episode. I think. We no longer need pink slime for a while. I don't think. No, I don't think we're gonna need that for a while. Let's see. What else did I do off cam? Like I said, I forgot what I did last episode. So I forgot what I've been doing off cam. Because I know we did this last episode. So yeah, there's that. Letting that do its job. You still only got 11 Insanium blocks, but that's fine. You hate to see it. Alright, so as I said, well, let me continue this, my bad. I don't know what that is, but we'll see when we get done. Instill. Oh, hey, a heart container. I think those are useful. Yep, you've seen the Enderium. I did make Yallorium. I thought we did that last episode. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know what we're going to need a Yallorium for. I'm going to just continue unlocking these real quick. So I did go ahead and just finish up these little simple quests real quick. Because why not? But, same thing with the powered spawner. I think we did that last episode. I could be wrong though. I'm pretty sure. Eventually I am going to do like these chance cubes. Like, I don't know where, but we'll do something with them. Oh, hey, I'll actually take a look at those, see what's going on with that. We'll add that. I don't even know why we need those, but I'll actually, yeah, I'll take it. I'm not gonna take it. All right, so let's see what the difference is. So these are 552. Oh. I mean, not for nothing. I feel like the refined obsidian is slightly better. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. We'll just put that there, I guess. We're not gonna talk about it. All right, and then, oh, I did make these cubes over here. Admittedly, I don't know why. We're probably never gonna need them. I just figured I'd go ahead and get them out of the way. I made 3 of them because, well, why not? I guess. Went ahead and went all the way up to Wind Vein. That's pretty dope. Again, I don't know what I'm going to use half of this for, but hey, you never know. Verdurium? Okay. Oh, hey, those are actually, that's kind of useful. I went ahead and made these as well. I don't know what that is, but we'll see. Alright. I don't know what I'll need a dolly for, but sure, we'll see. Cool. I mean, yeah, I would hope a wind vane reacts to weather. What, okay. Okay, that's a virus of some sort. What is, oh, it's reactor something. Excuse me. Okay, so it's a byproduct of reactors. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Polar... I'm sorry, a polar bear seed? Oh, what? Okay. I'll save it for later, I guess. I don't even know what that would entail. We've got those. We've got most of these, actually. Due to the flower things and stuff down yonder. Oh, infusion crystals. Yay, because that's totally useful. I don't know what book that is, but we'll see. Okay, that's actually useful right there. That's actually super duper useful. Okay, I know what that is. But what book is this? Space breathing? Oh, that'll definitely be useful later. Cool. Oh yeah, I had to do these, but we'll get to why that is in just a second. And then okay, so these, I can't remember whether I did last episode or not, but I did work on getting 256 and 1 million storage. Will we ever need that? Probably not, but we got it, so there's that. I don't know what any of these are for, but didn't I already have a horse flute? Hang on. I did. Alright, well now we got 2 of them. Aqua, hang on. Experience point. What's it do? Oh, move on the surface of the water without falling. Oh, hey, that's kind of useful. I mean, not now, because, you know, but maybe later. What'd I do here? I don't remember crafting that. Maybe I got it from a quest. I'm gonna say I got it from a quest, because I don't remember crafting it. Add extra. Okay, it's probably not a bad idea to get into that soon. Oh, and we definitely did these last episode. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of forgot to... Wait, alright, well, I'll just go ahead and... Oh, never mind. I already have. Okay. Flame. A bee seed? What? Oh, we already got fans. Oh! Hold up. Wait a minute. Now let me just... Oh, that's the game. I thought I was getting a message. My apologies. Okay, so that's enough. Alright, well, I figured I'd at least check. Alright, real quick, I am gonna double check though. Okay, there's only 4. Alright. Well, that tells me everything I need to know. So it just gives you like the basic ores. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. Not really useful at the moment, but it could be later. Alright, so that's that done. Let me actually come check on my storage. I don't want... not that. This. That. It's a little loud, not gonna lie. Alright, so over here is where that portal is. That's how you get like the stuff and things. But up here, I did do like a little bit of redstone. Just a little bit of like regular Minecraft redstone basically. So a lot of these things like this and these pools and these things required something called living wood and living stone. So what I've got going on over here is these daisies right here basically turn regular stone into living stone, regular logs, or you know, any type of log into living wood. And I tried to have these on the same thing, but it didn't work, so I just separated them. Basically, it takes roughly 2 minutes for this to turn from stone to living stone. So I have these going at a 2-minute timer, roughly, to then update this, push it, this breaks it, puts it into the system. So if I type in living, so we have almost 700 living rock. I kept saying living stone, my bad, it's living rock. And then like about 520 living wood, because I did this one later. And then I just basically copied that over here for the logs, pretty much. Alright, so that's what I was doing off cam, to be honest, just a little bit of off cam work. So now, what's it gonna take for a Twilight Diamond? Let's see if I can come craft one, because we definitely need to get the ball rolling. Now, I want to make this clear, and I mean this respectfully. My goal today is not to defeat any of the bosses. Oh, hey, welcome back. But I managed to find a charger, and apparently I just... Oh, okay, yeah, probably that makes sense. There might have been an update that you needed to do. Minecraft is... Actually, a lot of the newer games these days is kind of like that. But yeah, that could have been it. Alright, well, welcome back, though. So as I was saying, goal today is not defeating any of the bosses in the Twilight Forest, because from my memory they are stupid tough. The goal is to get in, get enough ore to get 4 ingots so I can craft the seeds, and getting out. That's the plan. Is the plan gonna work like that? Probably not. But you know what? We gonna try. So, from my understanding, the way you do that is basically get saplings from oak saplings in Twilight Forest, which is essentially the plan. But first, we need a Twilight Diamond. And I've never played Twilight Forest. It's a mod I've kind of stayed away from, mostly because I'm not a PvE, PvP person. I normally stick with the technological, mods, but this mod pack just so happens to have it as part of the quest line, so I kind of have to, which is good. It's open. It's good to open my bubble sometimes. So let me add that to the list over yonder. All right, what do I need? I need fire charges. Fire charge. I need 4 of those, which means... Oh, really? Blaze powder? Really? Really? Seriously? Okay. You just, do that. Yeah, do that. That'll work. I need 4 of these. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than I was expecting. And I need redstone ingots. 4 of those. Redstone ingot. We get 4 of them. Cool. And then now I should be able to... yep. Cool. So now... let me remind myself... make the Twilight portal by tossing a Twilight Diamond into a 2x2 by flowers. Jump into the water... into the forest and return unharmed with an wood ingot. Is a dimension exploration mod focused on adventure that will take you on a journey to meet strange creatures and explore dungeons and much more. Cool. So the real objective is to not die. Really, is kind of the objective. Is what I'm hearing, at least. So let me get some buckets of water. See ya, you too. Like I said, appreciate you stopping by. Alright, let's get 2 buckets of water. Get 2 of them. Thank you. Let's get flowers. Let me just make sure I build this correctly. I keep hitting the wrong button. My apologies. My apologies. All right. It says, I think it's yellow and red, but I don't think it matters. We'll see. Again, keep hitting the flowers. I want to say, oh nope, it's poppy. So I think it's these and daisies. I think. Could be wrong, but I want to say it's these. About to find out. I'll probably put it next to the portal down here, because I think that makes sense. Maybe. All right, let's put it down here. That'll work. Slab. We'll just use regular cobble slabs. Actually, I wanted to keep those. Not gonna lie. Well, that's fine. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no! Dang it. That's what I get. That is what I get. Actually, I should have kept that. Let me get a bucket. Get one down. Water. There we go. Did that the opposite way I should have, to be honest. We're not gonna talk about it. Does this have to be? It has to be grass. Oh dear. Actually, let's do this over here then. I guess. Ooh. Oh, right. Because that happens. We're gonna pretend that doesn't exist. That's what we're gonna do. Hopefully y'all don't hear that. Maybe. We'll put it... Here, we'll do this. Do I have any grass? I don't think it has to be grass. I think it'd be dirt. We're about to find out. Alright, let's do this then. Dang it. Let's just make sure I do this correctly this time. Alright. That. Alright. I wanna say it's like this question mark? Like in a revolving pattern. We're about to find out. Oh, that hurted. That hurted a lot. Alright, so now I've got to prepare. What did that do? Hello? I don't know what that was. I don't see where that damaged anything, so maybe we're fine. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're good. Oh, you didn't see that. Okay, so do I have any better bows? Not really, to be honest. But I can combine these, so we're gonna do that. So again, cannot stress this enough. The idea is not to like defeat any of the mobs there. It is solely to get ironwood, get out. We are not stacked enough to do any of those things. I'm solely just trying to get ironwood to get this done. That is it. We'll worry about this later on. I'm solely just trying to get the ingot for now. A couple of episodes later, we'll definitely go in fully, you know. But at the moment, we don't have the resources, is what I'm trying to say. And I can't stress that enough. One moment. One moment. All right, sorry about that. All right, so hang on just a second. So there we go. All right, so I'm just going to do that. That's not what I'm gonna do. All right. I'll just exit it from the back later. Actually, see what happens. So sorry. Oh, there we go. All right, so now, let's see. That should be good. Just thinking quick, because I do not want phantoms like at all. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Hopefully with the jetpack, it should be a little easier to actually get in and out. But we'll see. Alright. I might end up having to turn the music off to concentrate, but we'll get there when we get there. Alright. Let's go. I've actually never been into the Twilight Forest, so I'm curious to see what it looks like. Okay. I mean, I definitely want some of these. Is this my silk? Yeah, I don't want silk. I want that. Alright. I just realized I have vein miner. I forgot I had vein miner. I forgot I had vein miner. I forgot I had vein miner. Holy mackerel. Alright. Okay, not gonna lie, this doesn't look terrible. And can I? Oh, I can. Let me get my chest. Wait, I heard something that I didn't like the sound of. Hold up. Do that. There we go. That's better. Well, I thought I heard something. Okay, so far. Also, I just realized, how do I get back? Oh, yeah, let me 100% mark this. I forgot what the button was. Hang on. One moment. I forgot the button. I forgot the button. I know it's one of these. 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 Which one is it? That's not what I'm gonna do. Alright. I would want my shaders on, please. Okay. I just want to... Why can't I... One moment, I'm so sorry. Map. Map. Point. Okay, well, obviously I can't do that. Okay, we'll just do that then. Okay, so then... Oh, okay, I'll just do that then, that's fine. I have no idea. How do I... There we go. Right. Work. Make sure I put it on myself. That'll work. Alright, cool. Okay, so now we can search around a bit. I'm probably not going to that fortress over there. Just being honest. Just being honest. Okay, it did say it wanted me to like actually find an ingot. So, oh, hey, a squirrel. Okay, I will say having the jetpack this early is actually kind of a W. Very glad I did that. What is this? Just lapis? Alright. Let's see. Do we dare? Do we dare? Because it said leave with an ingot, right? Am I tripping? And return unharmed with an iron. Yeah. I mean, let's see. Hang on. Okay, so how do I get this though? Raw iron, little root. Okay, so technically, I could actually leave, like, very soon if I wanted to. Because I technically do have the things I need required, but... Ooh. What does that do? What does that do? I don't like that. Epilepsy warning? My apologies. Yeah, there's like a whole barrier around that. So maybe I shouldn't go over there yet. Okay, we'll save that for later. I'm gonna see if maybe I can find an ingot like in a chest somewhere or something. Ooh, hey, what are you? I mean, obviously you're a deer. It's just kind of, it's pretty dope. I'm not even gonna lie. Dude. I mean, I know it's just a sheep with horns, but that's still pretty dope. Alright, I'm actually curious to see. Let me go closer to my portal first. I'm actually curious to see if, like, I can get it just by mining. What was the plus and minus button again? I kind of forgot. Apologies, hang on. I forgot what my speed's kind of messed up. Hold up. Keybinds category. Jetpack. Ascend, descend. Increase. So this one? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, this seems like it might be leading me to something that we're not gonna do yet. I assure you we'll do that some other time. I'm just here for the ore. I'm just trying to get that done. Alright. I wonder if caving might be the way. Ooh. That's just regular redstone, looks like. Hey, what are you? Okay, I don't really want to kill you, but... Alright. Thanks, I guess. Oh, hey, actually, that kind of gives me what I need right there. I did not mean to do that. Oh, it doesn't even hurt. Oh, I feel bad. Okay, I don't feel bad enough to not do it though. That's a lot of iron. Hang on a minute. That's a lot of iron. Don't mind if I do. I mean, I don't need it because, you know, iron farm, but... Okay, I don't really want to harm you. Okay, well... You kind of left me no choice. Kind of. Ooh, I just realized it's not recharging. Okay. Alright, that means I'm gonna hurry this up actually. Okay, so duly noted, that doesn't recharge across dimensions. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, never mind. Alright, remind me, what is this used for again? Oh, never mind. Duh. And then if I use... Okay. Alright. Just need some gold. Nuggets. Preferably more than that. Let me get like a couple of those. And then that. That. And that. That'll work. Get a furnace. A furnace, please. I mean, a regular furnace will do. Actually, let me go ahead and get this though. And let me get a little bit of coal. I spelled coal wrong. Would you look at that? Alright, let me get all of these out of my stuff and things. I don't need cobble. I don't need sticks. That away as well. Alright. So it said obtain and get out of here with this. It didn't say how. Just being honest. Okay, just being honest here. It did not say how. It just said leave with an ingot. It didn't say how I obtained anything. Okay? Just being honest. Alright? Alright. Alright? Alright. I'm almost positive had I would have went in there, I would have basically instantly died. So I just want to get this out of the way first. Now, I do intend on eventually getting in here and actually doing stuff. I'm just trying to get this quest done at the moment. That way I can get this quest done. After that, I'll, you know, do whatever. But I at least just wanted to get this done as soon as possible, because being able to craft with this, that was my main goal. I'll be honest. Being able to craft with this is just amazing. But I can't yet, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Apparently that doesn't charge across dimensions, so alright. And then okay, well it's completed, so that kind of answers my question. Yes, what are you gonna give me? Terracotta. That's alright. I mean, thanks. I'll take it. Nothing wrong with a little bit of terracotta, I guess, but it's not. Wasn't gonna be my first pick. All right, and then we go ahead and make this into seeds. This I need the orangey one. So let me get another one of those. I'll just do that then. And then let me get, oh, wrong tablet. Let me get that seed. That's prosperity seed. All right, cool. Okay, admittedly, I have to admit, even though obviously we didn't do anything, that I was expecting not to come out of there, to be honest. Even though we were literally going in there for one thing, like I was not expecting to get out of there. I'll be honest. I myself have kind of expected a little bit of pushback. I'm glad I didn't get it, but I'm also kind of, you know, also let me that yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. And then next on the to-do list is getting whatever the flippity flop this is, right? Which we'll worry about that in just a second. But let me go ahead and get this botany pot situated. Okay, I no longer need that. I'm about to have, oh, we already have that. So let's go ahead and get that. Get the pot, let's get the farmland. Listen, I'm so glad that they added the book to Minecraft. You know, reminds me of the 360 days. But nothing will ever be being able to autocraft. And yes, I know they added autocrafters. Admittedly, I've yet to actually use the autocrafters like in survival. But it's not the same so far. It's great. I mean, obviously you don't want it to be like playing modded whenever you're playing vanilla. I get it. But still. Alright, I got the farmland. I got that. Let me get 2 drawers. That's not how you spell drawer. I'm really surprised we got that, to be honest. I'm really happy. But yeah. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And then let me get the upgrades for it. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. I actually haven't seen that movie in a while, I'll be honest. Alright, and then we get a filter for that. One of these will be fine. And let me get uses. Ironwood essence. Ironwood. Whitelist. There we go. And to clarify, no, that does not bring it into my inventory. Okay, I can't like cheat that in. That's solely just for the filter. Okay, just wanted to make that clear. Just saying. Let's get that going. Okay. Oh. I'm out of conduit. Love to see it. I don't know how that happened. I guess I accidentally added it back. And I also forgot the compressor. Yeah, that compactor, excuse me. Same. I forgot to put the power underneath it. Actually, yeah, that. Alright, just double check. Yeah. Alright. Then insert. Then botany. You. Okay, that should start working. And then go ahead and extract you. And then we go ahead and add this over here with the key and the thing. It's almost like I've done this many a times before. Like many a times before. I forgot to, and I still made mistakes. Because I forgot to add the thing with this. Yup. Totally. Alright, and then I'll put this. Cool. So now that's that part done. So now I'll be honest with you, like real quick, that took a lot less time. Like I mean, it took us an hour, but most of that wasn't even in the Twilight Forest. The fact that it's been an hour kind of bothers me. Not gonna lie. But now for this part. I haven't the slightest of clues where this comes from. I would imagine it's in some sort of mining dimension. So let's see, because it's an ore. That just makes sense. Let's see. So like a book, guide. Definitely kind of looking forward to getting into that, not gonna lie. Is that a calculator? Nope. My bad. Hey. Moon cheese. Okay, this tells me, oh, there's a, ooh. Okay, so I do just need 4. That's great. So Mars. So that seems it's only in deep slates. Oh, that's, ooh. So does that tell me I can only get this in Mars? Oh, no. Okay, it appears I did get an Ad Astra book. Where did I put it though? Astro. Not in there. Good thing I know I could craft one, but I'd rather not have to. I went the wrong way. Not in there, huh? Okay, then where the flippity flop could it be? It's not in those. Be in that for some reason? No. Alright. Well. Just craft one then. That's fine. Oh, no. Exit that. Let me just make sure. Uh-oh. 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 This kind of tells me I can only get it from... I hope it's not. Maybe it's not. Yeah, well, how do you get color right? Uh-oh. This could have been problematic. No, I don't need that. I just need... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. That doesn't tell me anything I need to know. Alright, so I need Ostrom. Ostrom. Yes, this stuff. Uh-huh. Roblox. But like... Where did I get that from? Was it... Hang on, there's a quest line for it. I just forgot what it's called. Hold on. This one, right? Yeah, this one. Ah! Okay, well, alright, so much for that. And just for me's sake, no, it's okay, well, flop. Alright, well, okay, so we're not making that in today. That I'm gonna be honest with you, that kind of sucks. That'll be next episode, because we're already an hour in. Well, that kind of ruins my plans then, because that was kind of my whole episode. I was wanting to do that. Alright. Okay, well, that's okay, though. Because I also need to do these. A world of caves and vanilla ores. A super flat world with vanilla and modern overworld ores. Nether and... Okay, so... I do actually... Oh... Okay, that's actually not difficult. No, okay, also not that difficult, actually. Okay, what about this? Kind of the same thing. Okay. So... Cool. I have an idea. I need to be here for that. Alright, so now... It's a good thing I had this done that way. Cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and go back to this. Let me do that, which I already think I had. And then add that and that. Alright, cool. So let me catalyst that. Not that. Requires this, which requires these. Alright, let's go ahead and add those. This shouldn't take no time at all. Oh, I also did work on these in between episodes, just to make these machines from the thermal series faster. No particular reason. What did I need this for? Oh, right. What did I need that for? I actually forgot what I needed that for, to be honest, but I needed it for something. Usage. Hardened glass. What is hardened glass? Hardened glass. What are you used for? Oh, the upgrades. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah. I do that. Okay, so that's out of there. I don't need that anymore. Alright, so it's this. That's probably a problem. Enhance ender. Okay, enhance ender ingots. Okay, ender ingot. This. How do you make the oh dear. Okay, so I need an ender crafter. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. And how do you make an ender ingot? Oh, okay. Here, let me do that real quick. Ender ingot. So there's no like way to. Alright, that's fine. Just making sure there wasn't like a way to grow it or something, which is okay. Which is fine. Okay, so I need this, which requires that, which requires this. Okay, so alright, let's go ahead and do that then. So those are craftable. And then this, I can craft those as well. And then those are also craftable. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to need to craft the basic one first to make. So ender package crafter. So I need the ender crafter. This one. That way I can make the original stuff. Uh-oh. What's it trying to make? What did I forget? Oh, never mind. See, that's why patience is a virtue. Should have just waited. Alright, so, and I needed, what did I need that for again? Kind of forgot. I don't know. Okay, so, and then in order to make this, okay, I actually don't, never mind. So to make this, I need 4 enhanced ender ingots. So ender ingot, do 4 of those. Then how do I make enhanced ender ingots again? That's, so I need eyes of ender, so I need 4, right? So how many ingots here? So 4, I got 4. So I need 4 stars. Wait. No, I just need 1 star and 4 of these. And star. It's not bad. Alright, so 1 of these, please. Hello? Am I missing something? I appear to be missing something. What line was that again? I forgot. One of these. I don't remember it being this low down though. But it was. Okay, ender crafting. Okay, that's not what I needed though. Hello? Oh, here we go. Alright, use the craft component. Requires at least one. Oh, okay. That's on me. That is on me. So, ender alternator. So, I mean. Excuse me. That is my fault. And it says powered? How does one power that? How do you power it? Okay, it says one powered, but it doesn't tell me how it's supposed to be powered. But I am not complaining. Void anvil, hello? All enchantments, no thanks. I thought that defeats the purpose of an enchantment. Okay, but if I place 2 of these, does that increase the speed? No, it does not. At all. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Thank you. And then now I need... Oh, fudge. I need 4 of these. No, I totally didn't just do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, now the question is... Hmm. Cool. And you needed how many? Just to double check. 1 or 4, excuse me. Cool. Okay, so that tells me I can do this then. And just in case I ever need to like know how to craft this, I've already done that. That's right, I knew that. You saw nothing. Alright, I will say I do kind of hate that These can only have like one packager per. That's fine, I guess. Alright, so then maybe. I don't have any more of those, do I? Nope. Alright, and then that. Okay. I forgot to power it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. And I grabbed the wrong thing. No, I didn't, but I did. Again, not gonna talk about it. Alright. I kind of want to try something. Alright, so let's do... Let's do and this. Do that. That. Only need 2, I believe. Alright. So now I'm curious as to what this is supposed to do. I want to check something. Just because. Alright, that's what I thought. Alright, so now I'm curious if I was to do this. Actually, I wonder if I was to do this. Alright, that's what I thought. Just checking something. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. No problem. Okay, why is that not working? Oh, that's why I put those backwards. Love to see it. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, right. Those thingies. These. I forgot about that. Right? Yeah, it needs those. Just takes a while. I knew that. Actually, can I put these behind all this though? Is that a thing I can do? Yes, looks like it. Alright, cool. I do wish this allowed for like more than one package. Like if I was to come here, like this only allows one thing at a time. Let me just packaged auto. Let me just check packaged auto. It's a crafting process. Yeah, that doesn't really help me at all. So wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Hold up a minute. Are you telling me no, because we've already tried that, I think. If I was to say something simple. Because we've tried this already, right? We've tried putting a pattern thing on it. Right? Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to double check. Okay. Okay. So the reason why I was trying to, even though I already knew it doesn't work, is because this means that in order to, like, let's say I wanted to craft more than one item with the package crafter, it would require me to have more than one, or at the very minimum, like more than one of these unpackagers connected to it, which is kind of a pain. Because from what it looks like, these unpackagers can only do one unpackager at a time. You know what? Let me... No, that's not going to work. Never mind. But yeah. Let me actually see what this says about that ME packaging. ME packager extension. Hold up. It's used to copy its function at multiply. Copies the function of a nearby package, allows less package recipe holders to be used in parallel. Okay, well. Alright, cool. So yeah, that kind of tells me what I already knew. Like it basically, I would have to have, if I wanted to use this to auto-craft more than one item, I'd have to have a lot more packagers and unpackagers, which is fine. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Could be better, could be worse. I don't need that anymore. Did I not? I did not realize I picked that up. Not gonna lie. Alright. Make sure I didn't mess up anything there. Nope. Alright, cool. So that's that done. So that stuff and things. Cool. Alright. So let's see, what should we get into next? How long have we been streaming? Almost 2. Oh, actually, hang on. Okay. Mine, that was not important. Oops, sorry. Alright, so what should we get into? Honestly, getting into Tinkers isn't a terrible idea. But actually, let's actually do these first. Let's get rid of these. Let's do this. Because we actually do. Oh, another right pick. Holy mackerel. Alright, cool. Alright, that requires this, which kind of sucks. Alright, let me do this actually. Unpackager. Packager. I want to test something. Sorry. And then packager. Packager. I have an idea. Alright, cool. So let's do, this needs basic. That with, what kind of logs do I have the most of? Log. Cherry. Let's do 4 of those then. Alright, and then let's do save, and then this is also basic crafting with deep slate bricks. Okay. Alright, so I need this. I want to see if this works. Just because. And then which one of these was for the basic crafting? This one. Not both. Alright, and then it needed another right pick. Right. Let me do that then real quick. Just teach us how to make another right pick. Another right pick. Oh, right. Smithing table. Can you automate that? Is there... I can... I wonder if I can. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, smithing table. Okay. I do actually have some. Make sure that's on the docket before I do anything else. Alright, let me actually... I want to test to see if a smithing table... smithing table... Smithing... table? I don't have planks? Wow. Okay. No one saw that. No. Let's not do that, please. Not at all what I meant to do. Table. Let's do that. Alright, I'm actually kind of curious to see if this will work. Pattern. Actually, this doesn't need an import bus. I'll just take it. No point in crafting another. Alright. Diamond pick. Netherite pick. Alright, it shows it can, so let's hope. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a whirl. Okay. Okay, so why are you not wanting to do the do? I mean, it shows I can. Am I gonna need to use a packager for this too? Hello? Hmm. I don't need that. Why can't I do the thing? Let me just see if this will work. Alright, nether run. Okay, that tells me I might need to use the packager. Well, poo. Now I wonder if it's because... Oh. Okay. Alright. Cool, I guess. Alright, so now let me do... one of them. Okay, well, I tried. Actually, hang on. Let me see if this is the problem. It's not. Yeah, it's not. Dang it. Okay, let me try this, though. Oh, hey, it worked. Well, now I'm actually curious if it was gonna work and I just needed to wait for the crafting stuff to do. Hmm. Eat some chicken. Alright, so that one has like caves and all. But if I wanted to use... Let me actually make another packager. Unpackager. I meant to do that earlier. I want... So the other one's supposed to be like a super flat, which I would rather have super flat, not gonna lie. I like super flat. Alright, so now I'm curious if it will work like this. If it does, I'll probably change it later to like be in the back instead, because I don't like it being like that. But I just want to see if it will work. Okay, so I know you require that. What one was that again? This one? Oh, I actually can't. Oh, well. Okay, well. So this just needs... Oh, okay, I can do that actually real quick. Just to go ahead and get both of them going. Alright, let me get some stone brick. Let me actually teach us how to craft stone brick, because why not? Let me do 2 more, because I needed... No. Let me do 12 more. Because I needed 14 total. Like that. And then let me do catalyst. Do one of them. Appreciate you. Oh, I don't actually have to make it? Oh, cool. Well, it did say build it, but alright. And then now I should be able to make... Let me actually use this instead. So let me do one of them. Alright, so now... Okay. That kind of tells me it's going to work, though. Maybe. This definitely does take a while. It's like the one downside so far. This takes a minute. Oh, I needed 2 of them? Yeah, I needed 2 of them. Cool. Does the more of these around it, does it speed up that way, maybe? Perhaps. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. This is really slow. I mean, I figured it was like a speed upgrade or something, but nope. Because it seems like there should be something that can go in there. Okay, the packager is in. Just see if that's the issue. Alright, so no, it has to be actually connected to it, it seems. So what if I do this? Alright. Well, that kind of sucks. So now I'm curious to see if this will work. Just because. Alright, I'll take that. And then let me actually, before I do that, let me test being that they're both touching. So this one is this one. Alright, so let's see if this one will craft. Oh, it also needs 2 of those, doesn't it? Yeah, alright, this is going to take a minute. Alright, well, let's see if it actually crafts while we're setting up where we want this. I'll probably put it next to the other portals over here, just because. Alright, and I actually kind of wonder what, like, new, quote-unquote, new... Oh, hey! Alright, let me go ahead and make sure I also... Marker... Alright, let's see what it looks like here. Okay, well, it kind of seems like about what you would expect. Just usual, what looks to be, oh, that's a lot of copper. Holy mackerel. Alright. I mean, I ain't mad at it. That's quite a lot of copper, actually. Sweet Jesus. Oh, and there's more. Oh. Oh, there's more. But wait. There's... Oh, there's a lot more. Ooh. Not for nothing, it also kind of seems like it's not wanting to craft, which I kind of expected. So like control. Yeah, I don't need that. What's that? Oh, the thing I don't need. I mean, hey, you never know. You never know when you might need like an actual mining dimension, I guess. That's way too much copper. Oh, wrong button. Alright, I'm gonna head back up if I can find my way back up. There it is. Alright, I'll take a look at this more off cam. This would be good for like a void mining system. Oh, and I think it's forever day here as well, which is always good. Okay. Furnace smell? No. Alright, I'll do that then. I wonder, can this do a full block at a time? That'd be great. Nah, I should have known. Okay. Well, hey, at least we got mining dimensions now. Oh, wait. What was that? Hold it. Was that important? Oh, it kind of was, actually. Hang on. Alright. So there's that. And that, yeah, that tells me that doesn't work. Okay, cool. That does kind of suck, though. If I'm gonna be... Actually, let me do this. I lied. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. That is a slight issue, if I'm being honest, but it's okay. It's alright, I guess. I guess I don't technically need this anymore. I hate that it works here, though. Like, this works. But it doesn't work here. That's... Because this is an unpackager. Yeah, unpackager. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Alright. I'll figure that out some other time. Alright, so we've got the mining dimension. That's good. Oh, we could use that for quarries and stuff. Let's see. Is there anything else? Alright. I guess. I don't... Okay, that's actually kind of useful. I'm not even gonna lie. I will never not be mad at black lotuses. Lotus Eye? What is the... Is it lotuses? Or is it Lotus Eye? I actually don't know the answer to that. I want to say it's lotuses, but I don't know. Maybe it's Lotus Eye. Okay, let's see. So that tells me this isn't going to be a thing for a while, which kind of sucks. Okay, I can get rid of those. Because we now have that. That does kind of suck though, because that means making these are going to be a pain. Because that means either I need another one of these for like, and to be fair, that's not bad. That just means it's going to add yet another like another thing channel that, but like it's not terrible, but it is kind of aggravating. Essentially, like it's definitely kind of aggravating. Let's just see if there's any other ore. No. Which is kind of strange. There's always a bot. How is this made again? Oh, with those. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of upsetting. I'll be honest. That's kind of upsetting. But oh well. All right. So let's see what we can take a look at next. How long is that? 2.5 almost. All right. Yeah, that other ore only being on Mars kind of threw me off. Because that was kind of gonna be majority of my whole episode. So there's that. Seeing what that's about actually isn't a terrible idea, honestly. That's actually not terrible. Yeah, that's probably the worst part of it right there. The alpha glass. But it's not horrible. Yeah, that's doable. All right. I would love to keep going, but sadly, I've got to start getting ready for bed. Sadly, you know, adult things after work in the morning. Oh, excuse me. So let me go ahead and get situated. Let me put in my notes what we should do next episode. And have a backup just in case what happens today happens again tomorrow. So this. Okay, I kind of did that. Okay, I did get the wither stuff automated. I kind of sort of explored it in other dimensions, but not really. That's actually not a terrible idea to do that next episode, like the Aether. Fiddle with Tinker. We definitely need to do that soon. Tinker's Construct. I like making tools, kind of, sort of. It's pretty cool. Let's see, what else would there to be to do? Because we really need to get situated. Like we need to get the ball rolling. Sadly, getting this set up next episode might not be a terrible idea either. Let me put that automated. Apparently I can't spell. Yeah, definitely cannot spell. Let's see. Oh, uses an XP bottles. Uses gems. Use thermal coils. Thermal coins, excuse me. Oh, foodstuffs. I like that. That's nice. Probably never use those things, but hey, you never know. Never know. Alright, well, I've got that situated. That's actually pretty dope. getting into reactors soon. My thing is, right now we don't really have a reason to get into reactors. Like, we don't really need all that much power, honestly. Like, if I'm being completely honest. However, that being said, it's still probably not a horrible idea. Actually, you know what? Let me see real quick what it'll take to like start this stuff. Because like, not for nothing, we kind of need to get the ball rolling on that as well. Like, not for nothing, because like getting here would be nice. That's on Mars. That's on the moon. So that's, yeah. So we need to, so this is probably for Mars, yeah. So yeah, this is actually, this is probably like the next couple of episodes what we need to start working towards. And then flying stars. Excuse me. Do take care while using. As you learn more items and use the game may lag. Use that. Oh. Can enable your terminal from various storage mods like AE2 to take advantage of your learned items. Can also import items from this system to keep it nice and tidy. Oh, I see. That seems like it'll be very dangerous. Okay, getting into these things soon might not be a whole. My thing is, that's actually not terrible, I'll be honest. Whoa, that's the only way to craft that? That kind of sucks. Actually, no, that makes sense. Yeah, the only thing about, so when we get here, this is where we'll need all that power, I'm being honest, but especially here, that's when we really need all that power. But right now, we're good. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. But yeah, we're definitely kind of a ways from this, but I can't wait to get here. But yeah, it's really going to be like using these things like the flux crafters and the end crafters, because of the simple fact that, you know, they require those packagers and unpackagers, which definitely sucks. But we'll worry about that some other time. So, to Gnome Kid, I appreciate you stopping by. I hate you wasn't able to stay, but I get it, I get it, I get it. To anyone who watches the VOD either on Twitch and or YouTube, I'm going to attempt to continue doing these double streams. So, I'll try to keep the Twitch link in bio, or, you know, catch me at YouTube. Definitely do not have a stream scheduled yet, which hopefully we'll do that soon. No promises though. Hopefully we'll do Sundays, but we'll see. We'll see. I thought I had a Zoom mod. I guess not. But yeah. The idea is hopefully maybe start doing them Sundays, but I can't make any promises. You know, work, all that good stuff. But I'd love to have more of a stream schedule, because, you know, I like this stuff. But like I said, appreciate anyone who watched and didn't say anything. Pretty, anyone who watches the VOD either on Twitch or YouTube. Let me know if there's something you have a suggestion for me to change, whether you couldn't hear me as well, whether this or that or something. But yeah, hopefully to have a actual stream schedule soon. Anyway, that being said, this is Beastgeek.